Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Junde, so I'm from Cobo, and I'm very happy to be here in Bangkok to share with you what we, as a digital assets custodian, see how the latest industry events are driving evolution in this space. So this is a quick agenda for today. We will do with a quick introduction and go through some industry trends and also present a summary of the types of custody solutions that are available today. Okay, so quickly about us. So Cobo is a licensed omni-custody provider for digital assets. Omni-custody meaning that we provide a range of custody solutions. So we've got centralized custody where we hold the coins and keys for you. And we also have MPC-based custody where we provide the technology and you can be your own custodian, okay? And we're also trusted by over 500 institutions with billions in assets under custody. We also have military-grade technology and also SOC 2 certified. We're also licensed in 5 jurisdictions, including Singapore, Hong Kong, US, Lithuania, Dubai, and more to come. And these are also some of the customers that trust in our custodial products like DHVC, A&T Capital, Baidu, Avalanche, Shilis, Hooked, and so on. Okay, so this is a quote that drives our company. Okay, this is from Mr. Huang Zhenxun. Okay, he was the CEO of NVIDIA, and he was talking about this, that if you're an industry changing this fast, if you do not keep reinventing yourselves, you're just slowly dying. And he was talking about the computer chips industry. So imagine what kind of magnitude of change you need if you were to be in this blockchain space. Okay, so this constant reinvention and change, innovation, that's what drives us, and that's also at the heart of Cobo's history. So we have been around for 5 years. We started as a B2C wallet. We did very well, but we pivoted and changed it to pivoted into centralized custody, centralized full custody, and we also achieved a high AUC in a short time. But together with all the recent industry events, especially for the last 2 years, we've continued to reinvent and build a lot of more decentralized applications around the custody space, which I will talk about in a bit. Okay. Next, I will go straight into some key industry trends that are affecting affecting the digital assets industry, especially for custody. But first, a quick introduction of digital assets custody. What is this? Okay, firstly, simply, it is the safekeeping of the customer's digital assets and private keys. Okay, but it's not just safekeeping that. There's also a lot of features around security, around workflow, around policies and recovery features. You know what? Because security and efficiency, they don't usually go together. If something is super secure, it's not so easy to use, not so practical to use. So it takes a lot to combine these together. Okay, and with all this, this forms the foundation for a whole suite of related services to flourish. So you've got exchanges, banks, prime brokerages, accounting, and so on. So this custody now is the gateway for institutional adoption. And let's look at adoption. Okay, these are 2021 figures because 2022 didn't look that great, all right? So in 2021, we saw that assets under custody globally grew to around 223 billion. And so this is huge, 3x growth in 3 years, or 6x growth in 3 years. And also together with that, a lot of VC funding was raised by digital custodians. And there was 4.5 billion raised in 2021. So with so much money raised, there had to be a lot of new research and development in this space. So let's look at some of the key innovations that have resulted because of this funding as well as the industry events. Okay, so let's first take a look at the industry events that are driving this change. So first thing, there have been unfortunately a lot of security incidents in this space. Okay, hacks or insider jobs and so on. Actually, most of these are, typically it's either a hacker or someone on the inside helping. Okay, so one of the things that have emerged over the last 1 or 2 years is the MPC or multi-party computation technology. This has become one of the most popular forms of most popular types of decentralized wallets, okay, that are used by enterprise. So what we have here is the Cobo MPC TSS threshold signature scheme wallet, okay, where the private key is generated as shards. Okay, so typically there will be 3 shards, and we will require 2 out of 3 signatures to sign transactions. So this removes the risk of a single point of failure. Okay, and under Cobo's model, what we do is that our customer would hold 1 key shard, we would hold another key shard, and a third trusted party like an insurer or a cybersecurity company, fund admin, and so on, they would hold the offline backup key. So this offline backup key does not sign transactions. It's held by them, and it's only brought into use if our customer loses their key shard. Okay, so this also enables soft key recovery and hard key recovery. Okay, soft key recovery meaning that if you lose your key, us and the third party can come together to restore the key. And what's hard recovery? Hard recovery is if Cobo goes down completely. You cannot access the website at all. You can still take the keys to go to another website or another application that supports MPC, and you can still put the key shards together again. So this provides security, efficiency, and the ability to recover. So this is one of the key things that have also come out of the industry, especially in the decentralized enterprise wallet space. And the second thing around security that we've done is risk policies. This is not so much talked about. Everyone talks about technology, but this is very important, okay? So Cobo has been around for 5 years and we've never been hacked. Of course, there have been hackers that tried to hack, but none of them is successful. And also back in November last year, we helped prevent a hacking attempt on one of our customers. So there's Deribit. Deribit is one of the biggest global options trading exchanges. But what's important here is that, okay, what I mentioned just now, actually a lot of blockchain technology, multi-sig, it's very reliable, it's very good. But most hacks, there's someone on the inside. Either they got phished or someone's trying to do bad things inside. And here, what happened here was that there was also someone on the inside at Deribit, okay? The hacker was able to log in to their custody account, but despite that, our risk control system automatically detected the anomaly in the withdrawal request. So just something like, okay, not seeing the withdrawal request, but the technology saw it, and this doesn't look like the typical withdrawal request from Deribit, and it was just pushed back. So it was cancelled. So despite them being able to log in, human error, we're able to prevent the attack. So this risk policy thing is also a very important part of technology, of security technology. Okay, you have software, hardware, server-side security, and there's also risk policies as well. That's very important for everyone to take note of. So the next industry event was over the last year. Okay, last 2 years, there was huge retail user growth. Okay, so with huge retail user growth also came about a lot of new exchanges, new wallets, new applications. Okay, so then what happened was that a lot of crypto custody providers then also extended their product features to provide this thing called wallet as a service. Okay, this is an SDK service technology that provides the back end for exchanges and wallet service providers to provide wallet support for lots of tokens. Okay, why? Because for retail, if you want to attract retail, you need lots of token support and you need fast support of new tokens. And that's where Cobo has a product called Hybrid Wallet as a Service, where we combine the efficiency of centralized hardware security multi-wallets and also the security of MPC wallets. Okay, and also we support many chains. So this is a kind of product that a lot of startups use to enable quick support for lots of chains instead of having to build this yourself. Because I mean, we've all heard, I mean, even if you want to just integrate like something like a Solana chain, it would still take a lot of time and effort. So this is a kind of shortcut. And the last thing, industry event that has caused some amount of innovation in this space, of course, if you go to ftx.com now, you will see this. Okay? And so what we've done with this is, because this is a trust issue. After this happened, lots of retail and lots of funds became very apprehensive about putting their funds on exchanges. So what we've done here is that we've launched this product called Cobo Superloop. Okay? What is Superloop? It's actually a TradFi concept. Okay? It's an off-exchange custodian and settlement network where basically we use the MPC technology to enable you to trade on exchanges without pre-funding it. Okay? It's like TradFi. You trade first, then you settle later. But of course, with crypto, it was the opposite way, but now we're enabling this. Okay? You have your funds in custody. Oh, actually, let me go to the next slide. But before that, just some key benefits for both asset managers and exchanges. For asset managers, of course, you minimize counterparty risk because you don't need to transfer tokens to exchanges. And also, there's a little bit of speed advantage as well because you are getting all this mirrored funds or credit lines on exchanges without having to deploy and send tokens everywhere. Okay? And for exchanges, of course, this gives your traders much more confidence to trade bigger volumes on your exchange. So how does Superloop work? So basically, the asset manager, they would have to have a Cobo custody account as well. It could be either be full custody or MPC custody. Okay. What happens is that you put your funds in Cobo's custody, and then what we would do is we use MPC or centralized custody to lock a certain amount of funds. Let's say you want to trade 10 PTC on a certain exchange, on their bid. Okay, we would lock this 10 PTC on your custody, and after that you would get this funds 10 PTC mirrored on their bid or any other exchange. Okay, or any other supported exchange. It's like a mirrored funds or a credit line concept. All right. And so after you finish trading that and we get the settlement details from the exchange, then we would send the 10 PTC over. If during the course of trading, the exchange goes completely down on FTX, then we will unlock your funds. We will not send it over to the exchange. Hence, the counterparty risk is mitigated. So that's a simple concept of Cobo Superloop. And we're able to achieve this with a full MPC solution where you, during the entire process, will be holding your own private keys. That brings me to a quick summary of the types of custody solutions we see today with all the evolution of industry events driving this innovation. And there are three main types of enterprise custodial wallets. First, centralized, second, multi-sig, and third, MPC. And of course, there's lots of criteria here for everyone to think about which ones are good for your organization. But I would just highlight three most important ones here. So first one is, are you a tech company? Do you need a lot of customization? Are you able to do this yourself? Or are you just a fund you just need to keep it safe? Okay, so the first thing is, do you have the tech resources? If not, maybe you can outsource it. You can outsource the tech and the security to someone else to do it for you. And that's where we can have centralized custody, because Cobo we have invested more than tens of millions of dollars into the security of our funds, of our setup. Okay, the second thing would be the security setup, and the last would be who holds the keys. Okay, everyone after FTX has been saying, not your keys, not your coins, but do you really have the security set up in the company? Do you have the software, hardware, server-side security? Are all your employees trained and tested in security? If you do, then yes, MPC is great for you. If not, you can also consider other types of custody. Okay, so these are three main types of custody technologies that are available in the market today, and Cobo is also does provide all these three options as well. That's the end of my presentation today, and here's a quick summary. So there are multiple custody solutions. It's important to understand the types and the criteria, how you should choose the most suitable one for your company size and your use cases. Okay. Second, there are multiple layers of security, not just blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is actually quite good. Multi-sig is very simple. You need multiple people to sign. That's it. But you also need security layers that help protect against human error. Then next we have Cobo Hybrid Wallet as a Service. This combines the security and efficiency for startups or any company in the growth stage as a growth hack to support lots of tokens, 1,600 tokens, 60 chains. Okay, and lastly we have Cobo Superloop, where we work with exchanges to minimize counterparty risk and increase volumes for traders and exchanges. Okay, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much.